Board Game Satirical News, I'm your host, Mike.
I'm your host, Nick. Glean isn't a real word. All right, let's get to the news.
Last weekend marked the first ever fully online Gen Con, North America's largest board game convention.
Gen Con drew in 40,000 viewers to the online festivities, and game designers had plenty of game announcements and previews to keep fans entertained.
Fantasy Flight had some technical difficulties, but were able to overcome them to announce Keyforge's Dark Tidings, which was met with murmurs of, oh yeah, Keyforge. Huh, that's the whole thing?
They also officially announced some news that leaked earlier this month, that Descent is making a comeback with Legends of the Dark. This new edition is coming many years after the last edition, making this the Bill and Ted Face the Music of board games.
They tease a huge box with Act 1 written in the bottom right corner, so we can only assume this is just the beginning.
Start the Fantasy Flight mint, because we're about to print some money! Many other companies announced games soon to hit stores, as well as teasing out projects that are expected to drop next year.
This included the next T game coming from Daniele Tessini and Board & Dice, Tabanusi, Builders of Ur.
This will be hitting Kickstarter next March and will feature dice drafting, which will represent resources in different districts that you can take actions in.
There's going to be land tiles and sweet printed resources and a bunch of tea-related stretch goals that Board & Dice has given us permission to tease out for you now, including tea trading as a new mode of play.
There will be talismans that you can acquire.
Tanks! Tabanusi builds itself into all-out war and will feature realistic military minis or tinnies.
Every game will come with a tablet that will be used to run the companion app.
There will be the Tokyo Neon expansion, which will take Tabanusi from the time of antiquity to a strange sci-fi future featuring glowing dice and a kickin' synth soundtrack.
There will be a pterodactyl module. Wait, how does that work? Pterodactyl starts with a P. A lot of people don't know that.
Every copy is going to come with Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 for N64.
They commissioned the Mormon Tabernacle Choir to make a CD that will be included in the game where they just scream war hymns at you.
There's going to be the Tricarion expansion, which will just be the full game of Tricarion within the box of Tabanusi.
And don't forget Tortellini, Board & Dice's official tea foods cookbook featuring tiramisu, tabbouleh, Texas barbecue, and more. Well, that is certainly going to be a great time next March.
Oh,
Sorry, next Tarch.
And with that, it's time to take a look at the more frustrating side of board games with our cousins Rage and Wrath. It's time for Board Game Gripes. Take it away, boys.
This isn't a cover! This is a cover! I forgot how bad Carpe Diem looks. Oh, Captain, my Crafton sees the color function on the printer next time! Arboretum is a game all about trees, but it's made out of trees, and that's confusing to me! And Photosynthesis is a game all about trees that are really mean and angry and fighting for control. Why are they so angry? Is it because we themed a game after them, but then made that game out of the carcasses of their family? I don't understand nature! The theme for Vikings Gone Wild makes no damn sense because Vikings are always doing stuff like this. If you want a Viking to go wild, why don't you have Vikings planting trees or paying taxes? That'd be pretty wild for a Viking! Role Player is a good game, I like it a lot, but they spelled roll wrong. This is a game about role-playing games, R-O-L-E. This is wrong. This was done to spell this way. It's roll, like roll dice, because you're rolling dice. It's a pun. It's a pun.
Oh, well, that's clever.
Raccoon Tycoon gave me an unrealistic expectations about animals and their business acumen. Now my pet dog has absolutely tanked my stock portfolio. You're supposed to buy low, sell high. Got it? I can't even say mad at you. You're not good at... And the biggest gripe of all is that Rage and Wrath McFerrin don't even get to be on the Bros Murph YouTube channel anymore to have their own videos. They're relegated to this crap show. Yeah, the last time we had a Board Game Gripes, it wasn't even one of us. It was a British cousin of ours. It was like a year ago. Why don't we have our own videos anymore? Why are we on this? I don't want to be on this show.
People have been asking Mike and Nick, listen to what the people say.
Did we do something wrong?
It's the only thing they like that you do. No one wants board game news.
Okay, so it says the other stretch goals are Treehouse's Twitter messages and Tom Hanks.
And then all of Board & Dice is now sponsored by Tang.
Is that even around anymore?
Listen, that's all the time we have for you this week. Be sure to drop your favorite bits of board game news in the comments below. And until next time, that has been the news.
According to us.
He wants us to say
Now I know no one can tell different succulents apart, that's true, but this game's got some bad graphic design, which makes it even harder to tell this cactus apart from this cactus, which is also this cactus, and I don't even know if any of these are real.